Hey, sixth grade, Mr. V here. How you doing? Welcome to the middle school. Welcome to sixth grade. I got 6 tips. You're in sixth grade now. I got 6 tips to help you get off to a good start this year. I know everybody wants to get off to a good start, so I got 6 quick tips that if you can do these things, or really if you could do any number of these things, I think you're going to have a pretty good shot at getting off to a good start this year. All right? So here we go. Tip number 1, here we go. Ready? Show up every day and be on time. First couple weeks of school, very anxious time for some kids. Get a little nervous, right? New building, new teachers, new kids, new culture, new everything, right? So sometimes we have a tendency to want to avoid those things. Don't avoid it. Come, be here every day. Show up early to your class. Be on time. It's a good way to show your teacher that you care. It's a good way to show your teacher that school is important to you and that you're ready to learn. Number 2, establish a presence in the classroom. How do you do that? How do you establish a presence in the classroom? Well, I'll tell you, commenting, communicating with your teacher, raising your hand, asking questions, clarifying questions, making comments, engaging in the lesson. Again, we're in a new setting, so a lot of us have a tendency to go silent when we get nervous. We want to try to avoid that. So try to engage in the lesson. Make your presence felt in that classroom. Number 3, guys, when you're walking around a building, when you're walking into classes, be friendly. Wear a smile. Be helpful. Help other people. This is a good way not only to make friends, but just to present to the world a version of yourself that you'd be proud of. So present a happy person, someone who's excited to be there, ready to learn, wants to meet new people. Wear a smile. Look at people, make eye contact, ask people how they're doing, hold a door. These are all things that you could do that I think will help you get off to a good start in that way. Number 4, set a nice, organized, fun, clean workspace at home. I don't know about you, but when I have a messy workspace, I'm less efficient. I'm also less excited to sit down and do work. But when I have a nice clean office and everything's where it's supposed to be, and I got all my highlighters and my pencils and my paper and everything sitting there ready to go, I'm more likely to sit down and work for longer periods of time without a break. When I have a cluttered desk, I got a cluttered mind. So I like to keep a nice clean desk. You could do that at home too. The 5th thing, organize your locker in a way that makes sense for you. And also, there's kind of like a 5A and a 5B. Try to figure out your locker stop system, right? You're not going to stop at your locker in between every period, right? Because that probably doesn't make sense. But you're also not going to stop once or never, right? You're probably going to stop once or twice, maybe 3 times throughout the day. And you want to try to figure out when that works best for you. Maybe you're going to go after your second period class and before your 6th period class, or you're going to go once after your 3rd period class and once after lunch. You're going to have to figure that out over time. But I think even more importantly than that is making sure your locker's organized so that you can open it up, get what you need, and get out of there. Try to avoid a 6-inch stack of old sandwiches and empty water bottles at the bottom of your locker. That's not going to help you guys. All right, so a clean locker and figure out when you're going to make your stops, and that's going to be helpful. The last one, guys, number 6, it's a big one, and this may not apply to everybody, but I think it applies to a lot of people. Forget about who you were in elementary school. You got a new start. You may not have been the student that you want to be in elementary school, but it's not too late to become that student in 6th grade. So step into that person that you want to be. Organize yourself, work hard, put in the time, go above and beyond, do all those things you've been meaning to do. You could start doing them now. So I hope those tips helped. I hope you'll try them. I hope you'll consider doing some of those things because I think they'll really help. I wish you guys all the best. I think you're going to transition so nicely in the 6th grade and into the middle school. But if you need me, you know where I am. I'm in the guidance office and I'm always available for you guys should you need anything. See you soon, guys.